Most men will never be rich, not because they aren't smart or hardworking, but because they follow the rules designed to keep them average. From chasing job security over wealth creation to spending more than they save, they're stuck in a cycle. Wealth isn't about working harder, it's about thinking differently. In this video, we'll break down the core reasons why most men stay broke, and what the few who get rich do completely differently. Today we will talk about why most men will never be rich. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The illusion of wealth. Many men grow up dreaming of riches, sports cars, luxury homes, financial freedom. But the truth is, most are chasing an illusion rather than understanding the true nature of wealth. Social media and consumer culture have created unrealistic expectations. Men are bombarded with images of people flaunting designer clothes, watches, and exotic vacations, often financed by credit or inheritance. This constant exposure fuels a fantasy-based mindset, not a wealth-building one. Instead of learning how to create value or build assets, many get caught in a vicious cycle of spending beyond their means. Worse, some equate wealth with fame, leading them to chase clout rather than substance. Real wealth is quiet, patient, and methodical. It involves sacrifice, discipline, and delayed gratification, values that are rarely celebrated in the fast-paced digital age. As a result, many men never escape the illusion and never take the foundational steps toward real financial independence. 2. Poor financial education. A major reason why most men will never be rich is the lack of proper financial education. From a young age, schools focus on academic subjects but fail to teach students about money, budgeting, saving, investing, taxes, or credit management. Most men learn financial habits from their parents or environment, which may themselves be flawed. Without basic knowledge, many fall prey to bad debt, living paycheck to paycheck. Credit card misuse, unnecessary loans, and poor investment choices become the norm. Even worse, financial jargon can be intimidating, leading men to ignore or delay critical decisions about money. Many don't understand compound interest, asset appreciation, or how to make money work for them. This ignorance limits their ability to build and protect wealth over time. Without foundational financial knowledge, no matter how much they'd earn, most will struggle to grow and maintain real wealth, making financial stability feel perpetually out of reach. 3. The trap of consumerism. Consumer culture is designed to keep people poor, and men are some of its biggest victims. Society encourages men to prove their worth through possessions, cars, watches, clothes, gadgets, and status symbols. From a young age, men are taught to tie self-worth to material success. As soon as they earn, they spend to impress, on things that depreciate or hold no value over time. They chase trends instead of assets. Even worse, companies use emotional marketing to make spending feel empowering. Men buy not because they need something, but because they think it signals success. This behavior erodes the capital they could invest in productive assets like stocks, real estate, or a business. Over time, spending outweighs saving, leading to financial stagnation or debt. Rich men often live below their means and reinvest profits. Most others consume more than they earn. Thus, the consumerism trap ensures that most men never accumulate real wealth. 4. Risk aversion and fear of failure. Building wealth involves taking risks, starting businesses, investing, or changing careers. But most men are taught to avoid failure. They're raised to seek stability and fear loss. This mindset cripples their ability to seize opportunities. The average man chooses job security over entrepreneurship, even though owning a business is one of the fastest paths to wealth. He sticks to safe investments with low returns or avoids investing altogether. The fear of making the wrong move keeps him stagnant. Failure is inevitable in any journey to wealth, yet our culture stigmatizes it. As a result, many men play it too safe, unwilling to take the necessary leaps that can lead to financial transformation. They wait for the perfect time that never comes or fear losing face if things go wrong. Without embracing calculated risk, growth is nearly impossible. 5. Lack of long-term vision. Wealth is a long game, but most men think short-term. They prioritize immediate gratification over future gain. Whether it's splurging on luxury items or choosing high-paying jobs over fulfilling ones with growth potential, short-term thinking dominates. This mindset leads to poor financial planning, inconsistent investing, and reactive career choices. Instead of laying a 10 or 20-year plan, they make decisions based on current emotions or social pressures. Many don't think about retirement until it's too late or view saving as a burden rather than a habit. Building wealth requires strategic foresight, setting long-term goals, understanding market cycles, and staying consistent through ups and downs. The rich think in decades, the average man thinks in paychecks. Without a long-term vision, even disciplined efforts can be misdirected. 6. Unhealthy relationships and obligations. A man's financial journey is often shaped by his relationships, romantic, familial, or social. Unfortunately, many men enter relationships that drain their financial resources. Supporting dependents, paying for unnecessary lifestyle inflation, or succumbing to financial pressure in relationships can derail wealth-building efforts. Marriage and divorce, in particular, have massive financial consequences. Many men lose a large portion of their assets through legal settlements or alimony. Others constantly support extended family or friends out of guilt or cultural obligation. Financial codependency or enabling behavior prevents the accumulation of personal wealth. Moreover, peer pressure leads men to live beyond their means, keeping up with friends, attending expensive social events, or overextending financially to maintain appearances. Instead of setting boundaries or aligning with financially responsible partners, many compromise their futures to appease others. 7. No multiple income streams. Relying solely on a single income source is one of the main reasons most men remain financially stagnant. A job, no matter how high-paying, is limited by time and employer decisions. The wealthy understand the power of multiple income streams: dividends, real estate, online businesses, royalties, or side hustles. In contrast, most men stick to one income stream and rarely invest the surplus. They are overly reliant on their job security and don't build systems that generate money passively. In tough times, like layoffs or medical emergencies, they're left vulnerable. Building multiple streams takes effort, learning, and time, but it's one of the most powerful tools for wealth creation. 8. Procrastination and lack of discipline. Discipline is a cornerstone of wealth, yet most men struggle with consistency. They procrastinate on saving, investing, starting a side hustle, or learning financial literacy. Every next Monday becomes a missed opportunity. This lack of urgency, combined with a failure to form good habits, leads to decades of financial underperformance. Many men set goals but don't follow through. They get excited about stock trading or crypto, but abandon it once it gets hard or boring. They make budgets they don't stick to or create plans they never execute. Wealth building is often boring and repetitive. Monthly investments, managing expenses, reviewing financial goals, but most chase excitement. Emotional spending, poor time management, and lack of follow-up are silent killers of potential wealth. Riches aren't built on motivation, but on consistency. Without discipline, talent and opportunity go to waste. Many men simply don't stick with the process long enough to see results, and so they never get rich. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.